Welcome back everyone. Following a very bad loss to the Rockets, the Lakers turned around and followed it up with a gut-wrenching defeat to the Mavericks. After falling behind early, they came back and played a very good second half, with much of that coming from their role players. They got great production from Dennis Schroeder, Austin Reeves, and then a surprisingly great game from Wenyen Gabriel, who ended up providing them with important late game minutes. And while the ugly loss will overshadow all of that, it's definitely worth noting how well they played, as without them, they would not have been in this game to begin with. Wenyen Gabriel grabbed a game-high 11 rebounds, and then played some tremendous defense for them as well, which was a big part of their comeback. And then between Schroeder and Reeves, they helped make up for a bad performance from D'Angelo Russell, who unfortunately had another rough shooting night, going 5 of 17 from the field, and then failing to make a three-point shot. However, the main storyline here will be free throws. They were once again awful from the free throw line, and it ultimately led to their defeat. They were only 19 of 31 as a team, and then Anthony Davis missed a crucial one during the final moments, and as we know, that led to the Mavericks hitting their game-winning three-point shot. And while we could analyze that play all we want, it would ultimately come back to the same problems, with that being free throws, along with the little things like playing with energy at the beginning of games. There's really no way around it. They absolutely have to be better from the free throw line, and they cannot keep making the same mistakes that end up costing them. Luckily for them though, they got a ton of help around the league tonight, with the Timberwolves getting beat in double overtime, the Pelicans getting beat on a game-winning shot as well, and then Portland getting blown out by Boston. Again, they definitely have to be better moving forward, and especially when it comes to doing the little things like making free throws, but they are nowhere near out of it quite yet. With all of that being said though, I will let you guys hear what the Lakers had to say about their defeat, and after listening, let me know your thoughts about this game, along with their future games moving forward in the comments down below.
Starting with the last possession, obviously you guys flushed the ball out of Kyrie's hands. What did you see from there?
I mean, he got pretty much a line drive pass over to Kleber, but you know, he had started torching us a little bit down the stretch, thus our decision to start blitzing him and double teaming him. And you know, we made it difficult, try to be as active as possible. And, you know, he found an open guy, and we didn't get there fast enough. But AD had a last-minute outstretched contest. But, you know, it's tough. It was like Indiana all over again. But at the end of the day, you know, the NBA players are a highly talented, elite skill level. But yeah, that makes it more of an emphasis in why you really have to control what you can control. And I thought we weren't disciplined in certain stages. We fouled, had some really bad fouls, you know, fouling shooters. And also, we did the job we seek out to do every game, and that's win the free throw line. We got 31 attempts, but you got to make more than 19. We make our free throws, we probably not having this conversation.
You got, just to follow up real quick, down the stretch offensively too, you guys had them at 5 and were getting stops. What did you think of the shot quality?
I mean, we whether it's Dennis, Austin, D-Load, I mean, they made those shots. You just got to trust your players and trust that they're going to make plays and be aggressive. And sometimes, you know, it's a make-or-miss league. And those same looks, you don't even mention them when they go in. And I've seen those same looks go in. But, you know, I thought maybe the ball could have hopped around a little bit better. I thought we were trying to do the right thing and play the right way. But again, you know, we were aggressive, thus the 31 free throws. But you have to make more than 19. And you know, you can't foul shooters. We had some really bad fouls throughout the game. But again, we can't feel sorry for ourselves, man. As tough as this loss is, we got to pick ourselves up, wipe off the dust, and get ourselves out of the dirt, refill our cups up, and come out and try to get a win on Sunday.
Now with this one?
Yeah, it's a tough loss. Exactly, we're going on a tough loss.
When it comes to that final possession defensively as a team, obviously Kyrie requires so much attention. What did you kind of see after that?
You know, 7 seconds, he dribbled almost the whole clock out. Me just reading him, knowing that he probably going to take the last shot. He goes into his actual shooting motion and just comes down with it. He doesn't shoot it. So when he goes up, it kind of pulled me in. I was going for the rebound. I think he was shooting it, and made a pass to Keebler. Makes a shot.
We know the standard you hold yourself to at the free throw line. Just how do you process missing one in a close situation?
Yeah, tough. Try a little right. They've been up 3 at that point. Still kind of processing it. I mean, they think about it up 3, even if he, makes a 3, overtime. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough loss.
What about the positioning on the closeout in the previous play? Obviously, Kleber gets to the foul line. How did you see that play kind of develop?
Just tried to contest on the side. I'm smart enough to never really jump, straight in front of people. I think I just jumped so far, I still probably clipped him a little bit. I haven't looked at it, but I just tried to really jump on the side of him. I actually think he shot it like a little left, honestly, but a couple bad defensive plays by me.
AD, just in general, this team has bounced back pretty well from losses. What do you kind of feel like you'll take out of this one, even though I'm sure it feels pretty tough right now?
Well, we gotta go back and look at the film. Things we can get better at for Sunday, but fought hard to get back into the game. It's a tough one. I mean, we, especially when, everyone is losing, got to be able to win basketball games, whether it's at the free throw line, myself or, making the right read defensively. But, this is a tough one, and we look at it tomorrow and get ready for Sunday with a must-win.
As one of the leaders, will you tell the guys how you guys regroup from this and then move forward to Sunday's game?
What I tell them?
Yeah, what do you tell the guys?
Oh, what did I tell
Yeah,
them?
what will you tell the guys?
I don't know. I mean, I already came in and told them that was, last play was my fault, but like I say, watch the game tonight, watch the film tomorrow, shoot some free throws. There's nothing we can do about it, to be honest. It happened. Our focus is now Sunday, trying to get a win against Orlando, but this one is tough. Just the way it ended, and also I think other teams lost. I think in this game, with a win would have put us in 7. So just tough all across the board.